Maybe I'm just a crabby fella, but I don't understand some of these YouTube trends. In fact, most of these YouTube trends I don't understand. But I could just ignore them, right? They just slip under my radar. But these mukbang things are everywhere, and it's getting kind of hard to do that. I guess it doesn't work like this for a lot of people, but for me, the sound of someone chewing and eating food loudly just makes me like jaw clenching, talk through your teeth angry. It's not something conscious. It's not like I'm sitting there, ooh, I hate the fact that you're getting sustenance right now. It's just something involuntary in me that I can't stand it. Like I'm genuinely gonna have a hard time making this and editing it because the sounds are just, oh my god, it makes me want to rip their skin off and like put it next to the camera and make the same sounds with it. That sounded a lot more murdery. Now that I say it out loud, in my head it sounded kind of jokey, like, ooh, rip your face off. But like, yeah, it sounded bad. But I suppose a lot of people could stand it. I'm not judging what you're into, kinda. I just wish it would stop, as one dude's opinion. Or I could just ignore it, like a reasonable person. But then I can't profit off of it by complaining. So maybe I don't wish it would stop. But to be fair, I didn't go out of my way and like search mukbang and then like, oh my god, they're everywhere. I was scrolling through Instagram and one popped up on my feed. And I'm like, I don't want this. So I do ignore it and I still see it. My hand's kind of forced. This mukbang hoopla is where someone gets an absurd amount of food generally and just eats it. Very exciting, isn't it? I guess the main purpose of these is that they're like a social thing. Like you eat while you watch someone else eat because you're lonely. Personally, that does nothing for me. Don't get me wrong. Like, I like being entertained when I eat. It makes me feel kind of like a king. Like, I shall feast and I will watch my monkeys dance simultaneously. I just don't get how watching someone else eat is entertaining. Is feeling alone for like 10-15 minutes while you eat really that bad? You have to always feel like you're there with someone? I don't know. At least just move the mic like 10 feet away. I don't want to hear noodles getting chomped. Dude, it's worse than nails on a chalkboard. No exaggeration. If nothing else, that's the part I don't get. Okay, you want to feel like you're eating with someone, you don't want to feel alone, whatever. But what kind of marbles have you lost if you enjoy the sound of someone chewing? Like, it's just, and it's not a casualty of war. It's just, they specifically set up the mic so you can hear it. And it's just, I don't know. It really does make me want to commit murder.
That's a big one.
Who thinks, yeah, watching this lady stuff her face is really enjoyable while I'm trying to eat as well? It's disgusting. I would yell at you if you ate like this in front of me. I would take your plate away from you. If you can't fit it in your mouth, cut it in half. Maybe I'm still out of the loop, but I don't think the goal of these is to eat as disgustingly as possible, but somehow that's what they all accomplish. I'm like going back and forth watching them and talking, and I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to understand where you're coming from if you watch these, but it's getting hard.
If you guys have ever had sleep paralysis, you guys know how hard it is to get out of sleep paralysis, especially when like nobody's around, so nobody can like shake you and wake you up.
I'm not even making fun of her. That's just what you look like when you eat. How is being gluttonous a profitable hobby? Or even to some of these people a living, not even a hobby, a living, which I don't know how you would explain that to someone who didn't know either. Yeah, that's awesome. So what do you do for a living? Oh, I just stuff my face like a pig with disgustingly large amounts of unhealthy food in front of a camera. So that's why you're in such good shape. I think the funniest part about this one is in the midst of stuffing her face, she tries to have a serious conversation about like sleep paralysis or something. Girl, bye. It just doesn't work, man. I'm not knocking your hustle. Do what you gotta do, make that money. But I can't take you serious talking about a topic like that when you're doing this the whole video. But just when you think that's the extent it gets to, you come across this guy. And I clicked around his channel. You need therapy, dude. You need to put down the noodles and call up Dr. Phil, because you're not right.
The only reason I'm in this shithole is because of him. Because I love to see you smile.
The channel is half eating, half ugly crying, which I imagine is most of your Saturday nights if you watch these. I get that sometimes you just gotta let the tears flow, but don't put this garbage on the internet, dude. You look pathetic. Now, a big aspect of this that really stands out to me right off the bat is just how unhealthy doing this is. How many mukbangers have died or will die this year? Noodles, cheese, noodles, cheese, noodles, cheese, cheating husband, noodles. Oh, he's got health issues. Who's seen it coming? Holy shit, speaking of health issues, my 600-pound life has taken a turn. Oh wait, never mind, she's only 400 pounds. Basically a marathon runner. The fact that this person has more subscribers than me makes me not even care about it anymore. Because it just proves that there's no rhyme or reason to success on YouTube. That's actually kind of annoying, to be honest. Like a 400-pound girl who literally just sits there and stuffs her face gets put in more recommended boxes than me. I mean, you know what? I might not have the internet numbers, but at least I'm going to live past 40. I can live with that.
Well, I finally did it. I got Jollibee.
Hey everybody, she did it. She finally did it. We can all rest easy now. Crazy triceps on this one, just absolutely jacked. I'm sorry, upon further review, that can't be a human arm. I know we're kind of veering here, but blame the YouTube search results, not me. How do people support this? I watch this and I feel like I'm an enabler to someone eating themselves to death. Like, instead of YouTube paying her, she should have to get on a payment plan with YouTube to post this garbage. Am I fat shaming? Is that what I'm doing? I don't care.
Hey y'all. Looky what I got.
Girl, there's no way you expect me to believe that's a challenge. That's a Tuesday afternoon for you. I don't know what you're talking about. Dude, the point of them selling 12 tacos is that if you're with a buddy or two, you don't have to buy 2 meals. It's a bonding exercise. And the only thing you've managed to make a bond with is your high cholesterol. Strong relationship, though. You know, I know you two will never separate. Avocado guy and his husband should take advice.
Really munching down on these tacos. I was wondering if I could do that.
Hey, that's some bullshit.
For a Taco Bell Taco 12-pack challenge, I would recommend it. Go ahead and try. It's not that hard.
You don't say. Like I just said, I don't know how anyone supports this. Like, if maybe she did the go to the gym challenge and eat healthy portions challenge every now and then, it would be different. But it's not. Listen, I'm sorry if it sounds mean or whatever, but there isn't a lot of things that are more disgusting than watching an obese person stuff himself. It's got to be like watching a heroin addict shoot up again. Like, you know you want to help them, but you also know that they're just way too far gone. Oh my god, it's finally happening. Oh, never mind. 9,600 calorie challenge. We're still sticking with that challenge BS, huh? This is like having a drinking contest with an alcoholic. This is like drinking a cup of coffee for energy after doing an ounce of cocaine. This challenge was more difficult for the White Castle employees. Would you like a Diet Coke with that? Instead of 6-pack shortcuts, she took a pack of 6 and cut the time to eat it short. It's called flexible dieting. I guess black isn't always slimming. If the dude put his hairline in the crease of her elbow fat, it'd be a perfect fit. It might not seem like it, but she's actually deadlifting right now. Because if she keeps lifting food, she'll be dead soon. I can go all day, so I'll stop there. Oh my god, make the slurping stop, you fucking slob. Also, make no mistake about it, just because this one doesn't weigh the same as a Ford F-150 King Ranch, doesn't make her any healthier for the amount of shit she's eating. So I guess the part that really loses me is, how is this good content? I mean, do people actually sit there for 20, 30, 40, 60 plus minutes and watch people eat? If so, that's really sad. That's really sad. There's just so much good media out there, and you can't find a single better thing to watch while you eat than someone else eat disgustingly. I'm going to try to find the most exciting bits of mukbang, and we'll see how great it is.
Wow. It's got good seasoning. It's nice and juicy.
Oh yeah, this is really exciting stuff. Wow, can't believe I didn't find this sooner. What have I been missing my whole life? I sure feel a lot less lonely now. If these are the kinds of people meant to make you feel like you have company, I'd rather be alone. Imagine being subscribed to this guy and getting excited when he uploads his 200th video of him eating noodles. Or the appropriately named Candy when she releases her 87th buffet mukbang. I don't know. I just don't get the obsession. Like, even when I'm watching them in short bursts right now, I feel like a fly on the wall, interrupting like a borderline erotic moment for these weirdos. And this is supposed to make me feel welcomed. Maybe if you closed your mouth when you chewed, and turn the mic down when you're munching, but if the goal is to make someone feel like they're hanging out with you, it's not working, because the only thing hanging would be me, because I would hate to eat with you. Also, I feel like half the people that watch these videos don't even enjoy them themselves. The like to dislike ratio on these videos are the worst I've ever seen for niche channels. Not even the people that like these. And these gigantic fat ass mukbangs are so arrogant too. You can have the same video with a third of the portion, but no, because you're a greedy glutton, you gotta sit there and pile up the fucking noodles and eat for 45 minutes. Who the fuck eats for 45 minutes? My meals are done in 5 and under. And that's not because I vacuum the food up either, that's just because I eat reasonable sized meals. Even my big meals, if I decide to have one big meal, it's still gonna take me 10 max. I'm not eating for no 45 minutes. But there's something that goes on with these and I can't really crack what it is. Everyone who does these talks about some deep personal shit.
Like, obviously, I didn't know what a healthy relationship was because I grew up not seeing any healthy relationships. You know, because you guys know how my mom is like very sick and like she couldn't even really tell what a healthy relationship was. So
if you guys have ever had sleep paralysis, you guys know how hard it is to get out of sleep paralysis. Especially when like nobody's around.
It's like they're gorging themselves and talking to a camera as a form of therapy, which isn't healthy. It also kind of defeats the purpose of it. Like, imagine you're getting your little meal ready to eat with your internet friend who isn't your friend, and they just start dropping bombs on you. Alright, got my meal ready. Let's get this mukbang. Yeah, so let's get into this. I have noodles today, and I'm really excited. So, I was raped violently as a child, and then again as a teenager on multiple occasions, and that has left me with wounds that I'm not sure will ever be healed, and I find myself incapable of love in adulthood, which doesn't help my depression. Ooh, these noodles are hitting the spot right now. I don't know, man. And I just know I don't like them, and I wish I could block my eyes, but more importantly my ears, from ever experiencing one again. That's about it though. Thanks for coming to the TED Talk. You're welcome for watching, and drive recklessly.